What's up, guys? We are back on PrizePicks, taking a look at some more NFL player props. Had a pretty good week last week, and we're looking to hop right back in and get some more W's under the belt today over on PrizePicks for Thursday Night Football. It's going to be a really interesting game here. I'm not going all out with like 1 unit plays in today's video. It's going to be more of a half a unit to 0.75 unit play, aka 75% of a unit here, because I'm just not loving this game. It's going to be really low over-under. I believe it's like a 37.5 over-under to 2.5 point spread. It's going to be a very, very interesting game, so be extra careful with this game is kind of how I'm looking at this, but we'll hop in because I do have some spots that I am liking in today's video. But before we hop in, make sure you guys go ahead and check out PrizePicks if you have not already. You probably have, but if you are not already on PrizePicks, you can join right now with the link down in the description below, and promo code DOMG can get you a first on deposit match up to $100. Let's hop in though to today's video and take a look at some player props. Before we do, make sure you guys go ahead and take a look over at the Dub Club, because that's where we've been catching a lot of winners lately. I've sent my plays out to over 1,900 subscribers. If you don't know what Dub Club is, it is a messaging service that sends all of my player prop entries to you on PrizePicks, Sleeper, Underdog, Parlay Play, Chalkboard. All the entries that I make get sent to you via Dub Club, and they get sent to you in a couple different ways. You can get my plays sent to you through Discord, the Dub Club app for your post notifications, email, or Telegram. So lots of different ways to receive my plays and get those plays sent to you, so you guys can see what I'm running with on a daily basis. You can see right here that I'm reputable compared to some other people out there, because these are my lifetime net winnings over on PrizePicks. They are over $5,000, as you can see right there. No pickets to manipulate things, just straight up dollar amount from customer support right there from PrizePicks. So there's two different special offers going on though. If you're interested in joining, you can check out 2 months for the price of one. It's going to be my all access. That includes all sports, the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, and the NFL. All those different sports. If I play those sports, you guys will get those plays sent to you. That's 2 months for the price of one. Like I said, you're only paying for 1 month, yet you're getting 2 months of my all access. The second offer is going to be NFL only. So if you don't care about like the NBA or anything like that, you just want NFL player props, you can get $5 off your first month. So 2 different special offers. Choose one down in the description below if you're interested in joining. And that's pretty much going to do it, man. Let's just hop straight in and talk about these player props today over on PrizePicks. Let's just hop straight in. I don't think there's anything much more to talk about. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk, of course. That's just what I'm liking for this slate, just what I'm playing personally. You don't have to play these, of course. There's a Twitter down in my description below. I'll have a giveaway super soon on Twitter. I really need to get that set up here. I'm going to be doing a giveaway super soon on Twitter. That link is down in my description below. And free Discord is also down there in my description as well. Let's hop in. Player prop number 1 is going to be over in the NFL in the passing yards category, because I like Kenny Pickett over 217.5 passing yards against the Tennessee Titans today. So there's a lot of reasons why I do like Kenny Pickett here. So kind of stay tuned, listen to this here. This play was a 0.75 unit play for me, also known as 75% of a unit. The second player that I'm going to talk about was a half unit play for me. And I paired these guys with some NBA player props, which have since been bumped. I was actually going to put NBA in this video instead of the second play, but unfortunately got bumped right before recording the video. So Dub Club members were able to get that in. But Kenny Pickett here, 217.5. Let's talk about this here. So really one of the main reasons why I like Kenny Pickett so much in this game is look at the Titans run defense. The Titans are an absurdly good run defense, and nobody talks about it. Najee Harris isn't going anywhere today. I'd be very shocked if Najee Harris had a good game today. So the Tennessee Titans this season, they allow the 3rd fewest yards per game allowed, rushing yards per game. And that's with them losing a lot of games. You see a lot of these like better teams that have solid records, like the 49ers, the Jaguars, the Eagles in here. That's because they aren't really getting run on too much. But the Titans are losing games. Like they're having rushing attempts against them plenty of times. You can see right here, they've allowed 19.3 rushing attempts per game. Look at all these other teams around them. So they're just that good of a run defense. Look at the yards per attempt that they're allowing to opposing running backs. The fewest in the league, 2.7. Najee is not going anywhere today, man. I'd be very, very shocked. I don't like his under necessarily, but I think it's just going to put the ball in Kenny Pickett's a little bit more, especially on like those, 3rd downs and 2nd downs even. So I think Kenny Pickett should be able to have plenty of passing attempts today, and I think he will be able to get the yards. And take a look at how good Kenny Pickett has been this year. You can take a look at just kind of how he's been, but he did end up getting injured against Jacksonville, I will say. Hopefully he is 100% today. It seems like he is, but he was 10 for 16 for 73 yards against them. Nothing crazy. Probably would have gone under in that game, but to look at Kenny Pickett and how he's been when the Steelers actually win their games. So this season, he's over in every single game when the Steelers win. The spread for this game today is the Steelers minus 2.5. The Steelers are favored by 2.5 points on DraftKings last time I looked at it. So I think the Steelers should be in a great spot to hopefully win this game and for Kenny Pickett to also go over his passing yards. But that's also not even the only reason why I like this prop. Take a look at how good, look at the times when Kenny Pickett has been over in close games. The Steelers have had a couple of close games this year. They've had Cleveland, which was relatively close, 4 points. They had the Vegas game right here with 5 points. You have Baltimore right there with 7 points, and the Rams game with 7 points right there. Those all those close games, Kenny Pickett has been over in. He's been over in all of those close games. And like I said, this spread here is 2.5. It should not be a blowout in this game. The over-under is a little bit on the lower side, and those games have all been low scoring as well. Like Baltimore, 17-10. How many passing yards did Kenny Pickett have against Baltimore? 224. That was a close game. Low total right there, only 27 total points. So I think Kenny Pickett is in a really, really good spot here. I think this game should be able to stay close. I think the Titans' run defense is so good that it's going to result in Kenny Pickett having to throw the ball. So I think it should be a great spot here for Kenny Pickett over the 217.5. I'm really liking that play personally. Not a one unit play for me there. Like I said, 75% of a unit, but still, I do like Kenny Pickett right there over 217.5. Just not loving this game as a whole. So let's move on though to player prop number 2. So in this player prop here, we're going to head over to the rushing yards. We're going to head over to the NFL rushing yards here. We're going to scroll down. Actually, no, not even rushing yards. We're going to go with the rush plus receptions here. That's what I meant to go with. Rushing plus reception, because I like Derrick Henry here for half a unit over 86.5 rushing plus receiving yards there. So Derrick Henry, why do I like Derrick Henry so much? Really, it's just because of we're just kind of following the attempts a little bit here. So the attempts here, 22 rushing attempts last game against Atlanta. That was with, of course, Will Levis now being the quarterback. I don't think they trust him 100%. After last week, you know, they're definitely going to have a little bit more trust in Will Levis for sure. And he did have like 29 pass attempts last week. But still, I think Derrick Henry should be able to see the bulk of the carries is what I'm trying to say. He's going to see a lot of the touches in this game. It's kind of how I'm trying to put it here. So his last 2 games, though, he said 12 attempts for 97 yards and 22 attempts for 101 yards. And that was against somewhat of a tougher defense right there in Atlanta. They're fine against the run. They're not anything super crazy. I think, yeah, right in the middle of the pack right there. They're not anything super crazy. But the Steelers are a pretty damn bad rushing defense. And when you have a guy like Derrick Henry who should be seeing, hopefully, you know, another 20-plus carry game, I mean, I think he's going to be able to run through the Steelers defense. It's prime time here, Thursday Night Football. Derrick Henry will probably want to have a different contract with a new team next year. I think he's going to try to show out a little bit here. But the Steelers here, they're just a pretty terrible run defense. I mean, they allowed the 3rd most rushing yards per attempt so far this season, and that's by a long shot here. The team in 4th place by half a yard right there. That's a lot, especially for an average there. But the Steelers here, they also allowed the 2nd most rushing yards per game at 131.7 to opposing running backs there. So the only reason why I added the rushing yards or the receiving yards into this one is because, you know, he saw 4 targets for 4 catches with Will Levis last week, so he had 20 more receiving yards. I mean, that's good with Will Levis right there. And the Steelers and the Titans are not favored to win this game, so there's definitely a possibility that they do throw the ball just a little bit. Maybe they get some screens out Derrick Henry or anything like that. Definitely not a receiving back. I think his receiving line is just really low, but I thought I'd just throw the receiving yards in there, make it a rush plus reception prop, because I think he can possibly do both here, especially if the Titans go down. I think they will try to throw the ball a little bit more to Derrick Henry, although they do have some receiving backs there, like Tajay Spears, I believe, is there as well. That can is definitely more of a receiving back than Derrick Henry. So overall, though, I do like both these player props in today's video. It's just a really tough game with the over-under being 37.5, especially when people in these YouTube videos like to see a lot of overs and things like that. I post some more unders in the Dub Club because I'm trying to make these videos entertaining and also put out some winners. So that is pretty much going to do it, though. We had a great week last week in the NFL. You can see right here we had a 2x right there, super close to the 10x. We did actually also cash a 10x last week as well. You can see right there, it's from one of the members in the Dub Club right there, and I was able to pull off some winners right there. As you can see right there, we got the 10x, and yeah, we had some really good W's last week as well. $120 W right there. NFL's been killing it. NBA has been very good as well. Had a tougher NBA day, our first actually really bad day of NBA yesterday, and I'm looking to bounce back today, but we've only had really just the one bad NBA day, or the really bad NBA day. But I'm looking forward to catching some more wins over in the Dub Club. So go ahead and join me right now. 2 different special offers. Link is down in my description below. New members, thank you guys for watching. That's why I'm going to be running a giveaway super soon over on Twitter. But take a look over at this correlation tool from the Daily Grind Fantasy. So this tool is down in my description below. It's definitely on the pricier side, but this tool has proved results, man. I mean, they're up plus 423.6 units since August 18th. That is freaking absurd. I mean, you know, what, 3 months, you're up 423 units with this tool. It's insane how good this tool is. But the link for it is down in my description below. And if you don't know what the correlation tool is, pretty much what it does is it finds you entries for sites like Underdog or Prize Picks, things like that. And it finds you correlated plays. So we'll take a look at the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals game here. This is what they're liking right now in Underdog Fantasy. It's correlated. So, for example, if Josh Allen goes over his passing yards, that's going to help Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis also go over their receiving yards. So it's just really kind of cool correlated, as you can kind of see right here, like Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. If they go over the passing yards, receiving yards, then that's really going to help you in like these 5-pick and 6-pick entries, for example. And if this game is high scoring between the Bills and the Bengals, a lot of these guys are going to fly over their totals and their receiving yards, their passing yards, things like that. So that's what this tool does. It helps you find some of the most correlated plays on some of these player prop sites. And you can see right here the earnings that this tool has had. It's freaking absurd. 29.23 return on investment is insane. I think most people are like an 8% or 10%, I think it is, return on investment. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's something around there. So this tool's been freaking killing it, man. If you guys want to join, the link for it is down in my description below. It does help me out if you do end up purchasing the tool, but no worries if you do not. It's definitely on the pricier side, like I said. But you know, if you're able to afford it or whatever, and you want to try out this correlation tool, you guys can go ahead and do so with the link down in my description below. And that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Peace out. Thank you for watching.